Hello friends, welcome to 12 Commerce Accountancy. I am Sandeep Gohel and we will discuss about the new topic and that is fund based accounting. Yes, it is fund based. Fund means it is one kind of amount. It is one kind of lump sum amount. It's a big amount which is received from the donor by the NPO. Okay, now this fund is how the question is that how to record whenever the fund is given to you. Now the fund is out of two types, restricted and unrestricted. Restricted means the fund is given by the donor for any special purpose. You can use it only for the special purpose. Okay, then it is called restricted fund, and unrestricted means you can use the fund in a general purpose. Means in a routine activity, the NPO can use the fund. So that is unrestricted. Okay, in an unrestricted, capital fund is given there, donation if only there, then you can use it in a general way. Okay, but if it is any special purpose fund like building fund, like pavilion fund, like sports fund, like charity fund, whatever the special purpose fund is given to you, then you can use it only in the way of the special way which is uh, considered with that fund. Okay, so now we will see about the entry in the balance sheet and also as well in the income and expenditure, that how to do entry we will see in this topic. There are three types of entry for this special fund. Okay, so first of all I want to tell you, whenever special fund is given to you, okay, and if any income related to this special fund is given also, if any expenditure, okay, related to this fund also given, then what we have to do? The first thing I want to tell you, uh, in a regular way what we are doing, yes, if income is given to you, yes, we are doing entry in the income and expenditure. Okay, if expenditure is given to you, we are doing an entry in the income and expenditure. But in the case of special fund, what we have to do, we have to debit and credit this income and expenditure in the balance sheet. Okay, now which side? Of course on the liability side, because fund is the liability of the NPO. That's why we have to record it on the liability side. Now we will take one example for that. Suppose sports fund is of 1 lakh rupees. Okay, sports fund is given 1 lakh rupees. Now income from sports is 50,000, suppose. Okay, and expenditure for sports tournament, that is 40,000 rupees. Okay, now this three things is given to you and you have to find the final total of this special fund. So how we will do it? Just prepare the balance sheet, and in that balance sheet on the liability side we have to record it. Okay, first of all what you have to write? Yes, the amount of fund which is given to you. So sports fund we will write here, that is given 1 lakh rupees, 1 lakh. Okay, next what? Add. What to add? The income received. Okay, income how much received? 50,000 rupees. That we have to add because it is related to fund. That's why we are adding in liability. Okay, so it is 150,000 now. And there is an expenditure, and that expenditure also related to fund. So we have to less it. Okay, expenditure of tournament, and that is 40,000. So the final total would be 1,10,000. So this is the final amount of this sports fund at the end of the year. Okay, and this is the entry that we have to do whenever this kind of details is given to you. Okay. Now the second case, if the expenditure is more than the whole amount, the income, the fund is less than the expenditure, then what to do? That is the second case. I give you example. We will follow this example. We can follow this example also. Suppose the expenditure is given to you is 1,60,000. Now you can check. The fund is 1 lakh. The income related to that is 50,000. So the total amount of income is 150,000. Now the expenditure is how much? It is 1,60,000. Okay. So it is more than the income and fund both. Okay. So we can't less the whole expenditure from the amount because it is more, and we cannot get it in a negative value. Okay, because this is not a mathematics. Okay, so we can't use the minus value. Okay, here. So what we have to do? Just see that we have to write the same amount which is of the whole fund. So we will write here 150,000 here. Okay, so 150 minus 150, that would be nothing. So we have to write here nil. Okay. Now what? The remaining 10,000, what we have to do for? We can do entry in the income and expenditure account on the debit side, because now it becomes general expenditure, because the special expenditure we have deducted already 150,000. Okay, then the remaining expenditure become the general expenditure, and that expenditure should be debited in the income and expenditure account. That you have to keep in your mind whenever the expenditure is more than the whole fund and income, that we have to do in the entry in the income and expenditure account on the debit side. Okay. So this is the second case that you have to keep in your mind. And the third case, suppose pavilion fund is given to you, that is 5 lakh. Okay, 5 lakh rupees is pavilion fund. Then construction of pavilion, that is of rupees 3 lakh. Okay, suppose capital fund is given to you, that is also 3 lakh. Okay, now this thing is given to you. Now what we have to do? How can we do entry of this? Just I will tell you. Prepare again the balance sheet. This is liability, amount, assets, and amount. Okay. Now see, first of all, the capital fund is given to you. We have to record capital fund if it is given. So capital fund. Okay. Now the amount of capital fund will be written in a inner column. Why it is so, I will tell you later. 3 lakh rupees in the inner column. Okay. Now pavilion fund is also given to you, that we have to record in the liability side. Pavilion fund, how much it is? Yes, it is 5 lakh rupees. So 5 lakh rupees. Okay. Now see, construction of pavilion. Construction of pavilion is what? It is an expenditure. But which kind of expenditure? It is capital type of expenditure. It is capital expenditure. Why it is so? Because you are doing some construction, and if there is construction of anything, then it is called an asset. वो क्या है, वो आपके लिए एसेट है. यू आर कंस्ट्रक्टिंग एन एसेट, एंड दो एंड इफ इट इज एन एसेट, देन व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, वी हैव टू रिकॉर्ड इन ऑन द एसेट साइड आल्सो. वो एसेट साइड भी रिकॉर्ड होगा. ओके, सो राइट हियर कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ pavilion, because it is a capital expenditure, that's why we are recording on the asset side. Okay, how much it is? 3 lakh rupees. So write down here 3 lakh rupees, and it is an expenditure, so we have to deduct from this also. Some less construction of pavilion, that is 3 lakh rupees. So then now the fund amount would be 2 lakh rupees, and the third entry is, we have to add in this also, transfer from pavilion fund, and that is 3 lakh. It would be 6 lakh. Now there would be a question in your mind that why we are adding that. Look, the asset is increasing, then we have to increase the liability also. We have learned this in 11th commerce. Okay, if the asset is increasing, then we have to increase the liability also. So how we can increase the liability? Yes, by adding it in the capital fund, because it is one kind of fund. Okay, so we have to add in the capital fund, and by adding this we can compare, we can complete the balancing of capital and the liability and the asset. Okay, so this is also most important thing for you that you have to keep in your mind. Okay, so this is all about the fund based accounting. Now we will see some practicals also in the next video. Okay, thank you very much. Goodbye.